Hello all, welcome to my channel. I celebrate my wedding anniversary every year in June, and this June was our celebration of 10 years of marriage. So as I was getting my makeup ready, I decided to record it and do a get ready with me because there were a couple of new makeup items that I wanted to try for the first time. So the foundation I'm using is the About Face Performer Foundation. I use the shade MD2 Neutral. I love this foundation. I use it quite a bit, in addition to the Fenty Beauty Skin Tint in the shade 19 and also Sephora's Best Skin Ever. It's a really nice, buildable, comfortable, light-wearing foundation, and it's pretty affordable. It is sold at Ulta, I believe. I will put the link down below to the price and a link where you can purchase it. For concealer, I am using this Longwear concealer from Black Radiance. This is my first time trying it. I've never tried anything from Black Radiance before, believe it or not, but this was on recommendation from Ariel Ash. She gives good makeup recommendations. So I found this to be definitely more full coverage than the Fenty Beauty concealer that I'm currently using, which I love, but this concealer, you guys, is $5.99, and I think the shade that I used is like tan medium, and it was the last one that I found at a Target near me, and it blends out like a dream. I found the perfect shade for my complexion, and I'm like, I've been finding more drugstore, just affordable drugstore makeup recently that I never would have thought of trying before. And I really feel like when I'm done with the Fenty Beauty concealer, I'm more likely to purchase this one because it's $5.99. It blends out wonderfully. It matches it's a perfect match for my complexion. Like, it's kind of a no-brainer. So for setting powder, I'm using my usual Huda Beauty setting powder in the shade Blondie. This powder, like most setting powders, it's lasted forever. It's fine. It is, when I say fine, I mean like it's finely milled, which is what I really love in a setting powder. So this is the powder that I use all the time. I use it every time I wear makeup. You've seen me use this a million times before, and I will probably repurchase this. I'm not really in the market for a new setting powder, maybe a pressed powder, but I'm pretty satisfied with this one. So for bronzer, I decided to go in with LYS's Cream Bronzer Stick because one of the other new makeup items I am trying is from LYS, and I figured, let me just do cream on cream. This is the shade Courage, which is my favorite shade. It's the shade that I feel suits me the most, and it's the shade that's been sold out at LYS and Sephora for the longest. I'm always checking in to see if they have it in stock. I need to check again because this one is my favorite, but I had enough in here, even though you can see that it is used all the way down, to just swipe onto my skin. So I think I made it work out pretty well, even though it is technically done. So these are the LYS Aim High highlighter sticks. They are the most recent launch from LYS, and I got two of them. I got one in Fearless, which is described as a warm bronze, and Genuine, which is described as rose gold. They're described as a skin-enhancing, creamy highlighter stick that imparts a luminous, lit from within glow to awaken your complexion. So I'm swatching this one. I think this one is Fearless. This is the warm bronze, even though to me it comes off more like a cool tone champagne-y shade, but I like it. I like it a lot, and I could tell from the way that it glided on to my skin. It's just so smooth and buttery that it was going to be amazing on my face. So this one is the shade Genuine. That is the rose gold. I'm not sure I don't know if I really feel like this is a rose gold. This to me is more of like a coppery bronzy shade. Either way, I like both of them, and I ended up using both of them because I just wanted to see what both of them look like. So don't worry, just because I went out with 2 different shades of this on my face, it doesn't end up looking crazy at all, because like it says, these really are not like traditional highlighters. They don't sit on top of the skin. They're not glittery, they're not shimmery. They really are just soft and luminous and glowy, and I absolutely love that. It's almost like a skin enhancing glow. So I tried this one on one side of my face. I'm not sure why I decided to use my fingers instead of a brush. I'm sure you can use that as well. I think I just intuitively wanted to work these into my face with my fingers because I wasn't quite sure at first how they were supposed to work. I just bought them. They literally just arrived, and I was just like, I'm gonna use these today. So the other shade is definitely warmer. This is the Genuine shade. It's definitely a little bit more noticeable, but as I pat it in, the same thing happens. It just becomes this warm, luminous glow, and yeah, I really, really like it. I even used some of this on the bridge of my nose, which is not something I would normally ever do in a makeup look because I have oily skin. I would usually feel like this is going to be greasy or oily looking, but this just came out really nice and soft and glowy. For setting spray, I use the LYS Natural Finish. If you've been watching my videos long enough, you know that I love this stuff. This is my second bottle. So I have a few things from LYS that I really love so far, and this is pretty high on top of that list. So for liner, I'm using my Perfect Strokes Matte Liquid Liner from Rare Beauty. This one is definitely running out. I need to get another, but as long as there is pigment left in this, I'm using it until the last drop. I love the precision of this liquid liner I have from the moment it was dropped on Rare Beauty, and I go back and forth between this one and the ABH liquid liner for liquid liners. I love them both. For mascara, I'm just using the e.l.f. Lash and Roll Mascara. I've been using this for quite some time. I don't know if you can see the crack in the top. I definitely need to replace this as well. So for my lip look, I am going to be choosing between 2 of Fenty's newest Gloss Bomb gloss oil situations. I love these so much. I can't believe I don't hear more about them. I wouldn't have known anything about them if it wasn't for like one random YouTuber whose channel I don't know if I watch her regularly, but I just happened to see it and I'm just like, oh my God, these are so amazing. And even though this is not the first time I am applying them, this will be the first time that I wore them out. So this one is called Frosted Bunz. It is my favorite of the 2. The other one is Coppa Cookie. I love both of them, but Frosted Bunz, it's just so freaking beautiful. It's actually really perfect with this whole luminous sort of glowy look. because it has like these peach and gold reflex in it. It has this really fine, beautiful, glittery shimmer, and it really does look like frosted buns. Like, it's a perfect name for it. It smells like, you know, suntan lotion and coconut. I absolutely freaking love it. For liner, I used my usual MAC lip liner in chestnut. And for earrings, I just put on these earrings that I wear a lot. These I got from H&M, and the orange dress I'm wearing, I think is from Kos. And I've had this dress for like almost a year, and this is the second time that I've worn it. And this is basically it. This is the look, y'all. It was a wonderful day. It was a great weekend, great weather. I hope you enjoyed this video, and as always, I hope to see you in my next one soon.